were docking and the 5 thrusters gave up, was there a sense that Houston, we have a problem?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is something we had not planned for, something that's not in our book. You don't read about 5 thrusters failing. You just deal with it, right? So there was a lot of conversations with the folks on the ground because obviously they have a little bit more data than the spacecraft can handle. So they have a little bit more data. So they were a little bit more informed than we were. They were running through there. Then there's more people down there too who are experts on this particular system. The engineers, the technicians who put it all together. So they're all putting their heads together at that period of time to figure out what the next plan of action was. And, so there's a moment in time you're like, okay, I hope we can still have a communication with the ground because we know that we trust and know those people down there are going to come up with some game plan. In the meantime, though, we might lose communication. That's always a threat, and it's called no radio Nordo. And so we have Nordo procedures to be predictable so the ground knows where we are and what we're doing. And, Butch and I look at each other, we're like, okay, here we go. The thing that we wanted to do was attempt to dock to the space station. And while we're doing that, look at the controllability of the spacecraft. And, I was talking about this yesterday. It's a big problem, but how do you solve big problems? One little bite at a time. So our, our first thought, our action is it would be best to dock to the space station, hoping this spacecraft is controllable. Let's give that a shot. If that doesn't work, we'll get to a safe place away from the space station and we'll tackle the next problem. So it's step by step by step. Um, another example for a lot of people who watch movies is The Martian.